Look at that thing puff. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. Whoa. Escapee, escapee. Yeah, watch out. That steam got me on that other one. Hey everybody, Mike Chavez here once again. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today, gonna make tortillas again. So my last tortilla video, I made some nice corn tortillas. So this time, I'm gonna make some flour tortillas, okay? Now I'm making these tortillas for my brisket taco video, which I'll leave a link to right up there. So I didn't want to put this video in that video because it'd make it way too long. So I got all the ingredients behind me. We're going to make these by hand with these two. Nice clean hands. So y'all stick around. Let's check it out. Flour tortillas. Alright? Let's do it. Alright then, to make flour tortillas, very few ingredients. Main ingredients, I have some King Arthur bread flour, unbleached. Got some salt, so this is just fine grind sea salt, baking powder, and lard. Okay, now you can use vegetable shortening, you can use butter if you want, you can use several things, but traditionally good old flour tortillas are made with lard, so that's what we're going to do. So let's get to making these. Alright, so the first thing we're going to need is 2.5 cups or 300 grams of flour. So I got my scale set to grams. So let's see. It says 2.5 cups. So let's see. There's 1 cup. So I think this recipe here should make about a dozen tortillas. 2 cups. We're at 319 grams right there. So that's a little more. Let me take some off. Get to 300 grams. 300 grams right there. See, that's why I like to go by weight, because that was 2 cups and it says 2.5, so it would have been too much flour. So move this over. I'll put the flour in the mixing bowl. Alright. Now next it's going to be a teaspoon of baking powder. So, teaspoon of baking powder, right there. It says half a teaspoon of salt, but I like mine a little saltier. So I'll probably put just a scant teaspoon salt. And that's it for the dry ingredients. So I'll go ahead and mix this up. Alright, let me get this out of the way. Now, we need to put our lard in there. So this calls for 57 grams of lard. So, let me put my measuring cup on here and we'll tear this out. So let me see here. 57 grams of lard. $35, 44, 52, 56, 57. So 57 grams of lard right there. Shut my scale off, get it out of the way. And we're going to need hot water. So about 1 cup of hot water, or $227 grams. So you just want hot tap water, basically. Here we go, 8 ounces. More, we got about 225 milliliters. Of course, this recipe I'm using doesn't give me the water in milliliters, but that's all right. So, put the lard down into the flour. Take your impeccably clean hands, start busting it up. So we're going to keep working this lard into the flour until it gets kind of like sand. It'll look kind of like cornmeal. You just might as well do it right. So this flour looks about ready. Looks like the lard's mixed in good. So when you go like that, it should hold together. That's how you know you got it right. Take and squeeze it. It holds together. All right. Now comes the tricky part. Hot water. Put about half of this water in there. Start mixing. Alright, still pretty dry. You want to get a little shaggy. What they call that, a little shaggy mix. Put some more water in there, about half again. You don't want this too dry, you don't want it too wet. That's why you need to follow a recipe. You can find you a good tortilla recipe, or follow this one. I'll try to leave the recipe below. Okay, now we're going to have to knead this. It's still a little dry. I'm going to put the rest of the water in, I think. Remember, this is warm tap water. Just as hot as you can get it out of the tap. Alright, let's knead this. A little sticky, but the more you knead it, let the gluten come together. Hopefully this will come together. This might be a little wet. We'll see. Alright, what I'm going to do, move this out of the way. Got enough water in here. Take on my board, put me some flour down. Not a whole lot. Bring my dough out. Alright. Then we'll get to kneading. So as you knead this and work the gluten, it'll come together, not be so sticky. You probably need to do this for about 10 minutes. So I'll probably put y'all on fast speed. So I'm going to roll this into a ball. Now that's got to rest. So I'm going to put it back in my bowl. Put a towel over it. Actually, is dampen this towel a little bit so it don't dry out. Alright. We'll let this sit for 30 minutes. Then we'll come make our little dough balls and get these tortillas going. Alright y'all, so this has been resting for 30 minutes. So let's check out our dough. It was nice and stretchy. So what we want is 50-gram balls. So I'm going to take this kind of estimate it, put it on there. That's pretty close, 47 grams, 50 grams. So this should make 8-inch tortillas, 50-gram balls. Alright. What we need to do with these is roll them into balls. Okay, so I'm going to put them on the cutting board. Roll them. So, nice round ball. Alright. Roll these. This is going to help when we roll these out. Put them in balls like this. Make them smooth. 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Alright, almost a dozen. That'll work. So, set these over here, out of the way. Cover them up with our damp towel. Let them sit for another 30 minutes, and then we'll roll them out. Alright. Bring you back in a minute. So I got a bowl with some flour. So I'll drop my tortillas down in here. Throw a little bit of flour on here. Now I'm going to take these and press them out. Alright, let's see how this goes. Got my tortilla rolling pin. Put me a little flour on there. Let's see how I do this. Alright, start in the middle. Go light. Rotate it. So it's very important to let these things rest so it doesn't bounce back when you roll it. Alright, see how this does. So if it starts to bounce back, let it rest some more. So kind of take them as thin as you can. Now these are going to be for tacos, so they don't have to be real big. I got my cast iron griddle heating up. So we'll set that over there, get another one. We'll roll 2 or 3 of them up to start with. Same thing. Kind of press it out. to go with that for now, for a minute. So what I have here, I got a little basket to put them in, styrofoam. You can just put them in some towels if you want. So let's go over here to my griddle. Starting to smoke a little bit. Might have that heat up a little too high. You don't want it too high. Let's see what we're looking like. 500 and some degrees. Let's let this come down a little bit. I don't want to burn these. Alright, that's coming down. I want this griddle, I think, about 400 degrees or so. Turn my heat back on. Turn it down on low heat. Or about medium heat. So let's see what we got. First one. So what I'm told by watching some videos is north to south. Okay, here we go. Let's see how it goes. So this should start bubbling. Might need a little more heat. Bring it a little closer here. You can see we're getting some bubbles going. Let's take and flip this over. It's looking pretty nice. Looking pretty nice. Little puffage. Alright, let's turn it again. Kind of press on it. It's puffing up nice. Ooh, steamy, steamy. Steam busted out of there and got me. Looking good, looking good. Now you can use a spatula if you want. I got one here. Alright. We're going to call that done. So we're going to put them in our styrofoam. Let me back this up. In our styrofoam holder. Put the towel over it. And keep on getting it, y'all. Alright. And keep rolling. And cooking. Look at that thing puff. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. Whoa. Escapee, escapee. Yeah, watch out. That steam got me on that other one. There we go. Just keep stacking them as they get done. There we go. So I'll get all these done. I'll bring you all back. Cut the heat off. Stack of tortillas. So cover them with the towel. Got my styrofoam lid. So we're going to let these sit here, I don't know, about 10, 15 minutes. Because what's going on now, they're finishing cooking inside that styrofoam. They're steaming each other. So they should be nice and soft and ready to go. So, be back shortly. Alright y'all, homemade, handmade flour tortillas right there. So let's do the abuela test, the grandma test. So if you can take these tortillas, fold them up, crunch them up like that, and then they come back out. I think I did it, y'all. Alright, so let's check this out. So I'm going to get a little butter, put a little butter on there. There we go. Roll it up. Y'all ready? Taste! Oh my. That's the ticket right there, y'all. Of course, I made these tortillas for my brisket tacos, which I'm in the middle of a video on that. But I made this as a bonus. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. Do this yourself. It ain't that hard. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay, y'all. Any questions, comments, leave them below. Help support my channel. Give me a thumbs up. And as always, if you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe button. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.